All right, it's that time. It's critique time. So we're going to do the Photoshop critique for the story. So you've all done the limerick, and now here is the critique sheet. So let's go over this. Some people are struggling with it. I also want to point out that you should have two folders, one with Illustrator project and a second one with Photoshop project. You need to hold on to all these projects. You'll be using them for final project and InDesign. So make sure that you have them at hand. Once you download the rubric, put it into the Photoshop folder that you have created, and then open it up Acrobat Pro DC. Important that you're using Acrobat Pro DC. So again, you probably have noticed that you can just click on here and indicate weak, below average, good, strong. Look over what I'm asking you to look at in the files. So we talked a lot about placement. We've talked about resolution, so make sure your images aren't squished or blurred. We also talked about size and relationship, really thinking about perspective. Color correction, making sure that the images look like they relate to the space. We're trying to make this into as photographically real as we can. Thinking about light effect, and then on creative interpretations. Where did you take this? How did it become creative? And then did you complete the assignment? So does it look like it's been completed? Is there missing parts? Tally up those, add the points on the bottom, and then this has been the problem for some of you guys writing in the statement. So now I've put in a starter statement, and you should be able to just copy it and start writing in what you want to write. There should be plenty of space now. There should be enough space. So this is for paragraph 1, and the bottom one is for paragraph 2. So if you want to give me a lot of feedback, there's plenty of space for you to do so. The thing that I noticed that some of you guys were able to do it and some weren't. I think I had not adjusted enough, so you should be able to put in as much as you want. I'm assuming what you were doing was that Acrobat is a fantastic tool, and it allows you to do a lot to a file that has already been saved. So one of the things you can do to a file that's already been saved, and you need to make a quick change, is you can edit a file. So you can go under Tools, and you can find Edit PDF. It's also located, if you have this column available, Edit PDF here. But if you don't, you can open it here. So what happens is it selects all of the letter forms, and you can change them. As long as you have the same font, you can literally change it to say another word. So keep that in mind. If you somehow lost a file and you just needed to add a period, you can add a period. If you needed to delete a sentence, you could delete a sentence. You can't do major editing of redesign, but you can make quick changes. Just subtle changes. So those who probably know that, you could have just taken the type icon and you could have added type in. And you could have added in as much as you wanted. So if you're in a pinch and someone asks you to fill out something and it's not working, you can always add type, edit type, change type, delete objects using the Edit PDF. But I should have fixed the problem, so you shouldn't have any issues. But keep that in mind. There's always Edit PDF to allow you to change and fix things.